We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio. That gentleman over there.
Rick Levy in San Diego.
You are watching the presentation of the Brands of Promise of 2016 for Tequila Aficionado Media. And tonight, Rick, we have got the Reposado Reserva blend. I'm so happy. This was originally a gift from Rick. The Don Lorenzo line, the first initial bottling, was so unobtainable. I think they ran out of it at the beginning. Rick was fortunate enough to get a few bottles before they completely sold out. I got one of them. Thank you, Rick. And we had to do a sipping off the cuff with him because this was so unique. And now you know a lot about this line. This was the first bottling, correct?
Yeah, I think when we reviewed this, it was lot one, so it was the first batch. And there has since been a lot two and a lot three. What I have here is lot two. No real changes from lot one.
Okay.
Maybe just some very slight adjustments, but it's the same gnome. Everything is pretty much the same. But then since then, Larry has moved lot three to a new gnome. And this is the latest version of it with the paper label. So, but our award and our review was for the initial batch.
Yes, the lovely etched bottle that really at this point is a collector's item, a keepsake.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are familiar with Cantina Mayawel in San Diego, that is Larry Allman's personal bar, and for those of you who are tequila aficionados or tequila fans, that is it's really one of the locations you need to visit when you go to San Diego. It's got great food, by the way. I mean, we talk about the tequila and mezcal selection and the service, not to mention the service. But they have mezcaleria in the back, where it used to be you could go out and smoke cigars out on an open patio, and it's really a must-see location when you go to San Diego. So when you visit, if you're doing, some people go to visit baseball stadiums in every town, some people go visit cantinas. This is the cantina to go visit because it really is something special.
It has a great neighborhood bar feel, but they really know their stuff. They have an extensive selection of tequilas, great authentic food, and just the company there is always great. You just end up talking to strangers or the people behind the bar, and it's a great time.
Yep. It's very, very much a rustic, rough-hewn feel to it. And I think that's what Larry was going for. When Mr. Ullman put that together, he really wanted a cantina that had that old-world Mexican feel, when you walk into La Capilla, or you walk into some of the bars in the Highlands that are usually men only, And I think that's what the feel they were going for, but it is, like you said, very much a neighborhood bar. So,
it's like
congratulations,
you're hanging out in his personal cava.
Yes, Larry. For this bottling, we have given him the gold medal. It officially is considered a Reposado Reserva. I guess it's been aged a little bit different.
Well, it is. It's 35% XA and 65% Reposado.
So it's a blend. It's a really a blend. And one of the really nice experiments and exercises in what is possible when you're coming up with your own brand. So congratulations to Don Lorenzo, to Larry, and hopefully we'll be able to at one point be able to do some of the second and third bottlings, because I think it's nice to see a craft, small batch tequila and how it changes from vintage to vintage, or in some cases, from field to field. Because I think that's very much like the wine industry, and it's really nice to be able to pick and choose which vintage or which gnome you're looking for. So again,
And Larry's very particular about his process in creating this. And the last time I was talking to him, he actually told me that the reason he changed noms was so that he could have more control over the process.
oh, good deal. Wow. So
Yeah.
he looks like a very laid back kind of guy, but there's a lot going on in that head of his, and he's very much hands on. Apparently, he acts like he's totally hands off, right?
Yeah.
But he's very much involved, and that's
Yeah.
really good to see. And you can tell
And when
when
you
he
talk
takes-
to him, he really knows about the organic chemistry of the fermentation process, and he knows what he wants, and so he's finding the right nom to do what he says.
Excellent. Well, congratulations to Larry again. Can't wait to see you guys again in San Diego. Hopefully this summer. We'll be going on our endless summer tour with Tequila Aficionado. So we may swing by and see Don Lorenzo one more time. But congratulations, the gold medal goes to Don Lorenzo Reposado Reserva. Rick and I will be back shortly with our next category here on the Brands of Promise Awards ceremony for 2016. Don't go